Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Carried Away Travels and happy holidays. I am so excited for this week's video because it is my annual roundup of the best travel products and accessories that I have discovered throughout the year. You may have seen the part one of this that I did in June, but now that 2024 is about to close, I have another 7 products that I want to share with you guys that I think are just going to make your travel experiences so much better. Now, there's really no rhyme or reason to the products that I pick each year. It really just depends on what particularly stood out to me as unique or especially useful. So this particular one is going to have a lot of electronic gadgets, but in this modern age, I think those can be very, very helpful to making travel more convenient and enjoyable. But don't worry, I have a couple other things on here for you as well. And as always, I want to be very transparent with you guys about where these products are coming from and how I found them, because I want you to know why I'm recommending them. First and foremost, none of these products are sponsored. I am not getting paid to tell you about any of these products. However, I do have affiliate links for several of these products, specifically through Amazon. So if you purchase these products through Amazon, I may receive a small commission at no extra cost to you. So please keep that in mind. As always, if you have questions about that, please let me know. 2 of these products were gifted to me for editorial consideration, which means they wanted me to take a look at it, but I was under no obligation to tell you about it. But after doing my research and trying them out, I decided that I did want to share them with you. And then one of them was a gift from a friend. So everything else I bought with my own money. These are things I've tried and I have loved, so I felt like they were worth sharing with you. Once again, if you have any questions about this process at all, please feel free to drop that down in the comment section below or reach out to me directly and I'll be happy to get back to you. I would also encourage you to check out some of my other travel product roundups, particularly from this year. I did a beach essentials roundup. I just released a holiday gift guide for travelers. And of course, there is part 1 of this series, the best 2024 travel products and accessories. So definitely check all of those out to make sure you know exactly what is out there to make travel easier and more comfortable and more accessible for you or your friends or family. You definitely don't want to miss out. And if this is your first time here, my name is Carrie, and I share helpful travel tips, itineraries, gear recommendations, and more, so you can always have a perfect trip. If that sounds like the kind of content you want more of in your feed, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications to get more videos like this from me in the future. And with all of that said, let's go ahead and dive in. The very first thing on my list is the Coalatree Puffy Kachula Adventure Blanket. This outdoor adventure blanket is just such a cool and convenient accessory to have with you anytime you're going to be outdoors, but I particularly love having it in my car for like picnics, things where we're going to be spending maybe a day outside and I want a nice surface to lay on, but also for hikes. The blanket actually stores within itself, so it can double as a pillow, but whenever you need it, you just unzip it and pull it out and it lies flat. But what I really like about this is that it also has a pocket with a hood built in, so you can turn this blanket into an emergency poncho or just like an extra snuggly blanket to cuddle up with if it's cold outside. I absolutely love that feature. The actual blanket is just really nice quality. It's double-sided and it's very durable and water resistant. So I think this is just such a great option for anyone who likes to spend time outdoors and wants to make sure they have a portable but high quality blanket with them. The next thing on my list are these 3-in-1 portable power banks from Anchor. So I actually found these on TikTok Shop and they were pretty much going viral. They were having a huge buy one, get one free sale. If you're on TikTok Shop, I will include a link to this. But these are 10,000 mAh power banks. They also have the 5,000 version. But this is the first time I have ever actually been impressed with a power bank where I was actually like, whoa. Wow, it can do that. Like, this thing is absolutely incredible. When I am using my phone, like actively streaming video and texting, camera, whatever, it charges almost 1% per minute. So it would take a while, but even with like my biggest battery drainers going, almost 1%, when it's just sitting there, it's charging more than 1% per minute. Like, I am shocked at how quickly this charges my phone and how much juice is left afterwards. Like, there are multiple charges for my Samsung phone in here. It says the same for iPhone. There's multiple charges. Like, this is just so nice. They have options for lightning cables and USB-C. I got the USB-C, and you can see it's built in here and it doubles as a nice little carrying handle strap. Whenever you need to use it, you just pull it out and you can charge. It also has an extra input here, so you can charge something else, and it has built-in wall plugs, so you can be charging this while you charge two devices out of the block if you want to, which is so convenient. And another thing I really like, it does have a digital reader. So it'll tell you how much battery is left. You can see it as it goes down or as it charges up. I really like that, and an on-off button here that actually works. I feel like half the time they never actually work on my power banks. We ended up getting these in white and blue, but they also come in violet, pink, and black. And again, you can find these on the TikTok shop or Amazon. I'm going to include links to both. I'm a really big book girly, so the next thing on my list is this portable USB book light, and I am like actually kind of obsessed with this thing. First of all, you can see how just small and portable this is. It has a built-in clip that you can slide onto a page, or you can just set it up like this to have a little stand. The head on this is fully adjustable. Well, 90 degrees each way, but it goes back and forth. So I love that because I can put the light directly onto the page and not have it shining in my eyes, or if my husband is asleep right next to me, he doesn't even notice it because I can just put it right where I need it. It also charges straight from this, so you don't need to bring any extra cords. You just plug this into a USB power block and you're ready to go. And it charges in like an hour and a half. It lasts forever, and it has 4 different light settings. So it has warm at 150%, and then it has cool at 150% as well. So you can adjust it to exactly what you need for the situation. This has just come so in handy for me on planes, car rides in the dark when you don't want to have the whole dome light on. You know, if you're traumatized as a child by your parents saying that you get in a car wreck if the light was on after dark, or even just in your hotel room or your bedroom at night when you don't want to have the full light on. This is just so convenient, and it costs less than $10 and comes in a bunch of cute colors, and it's just so easy to throw into my carry-on or my purse. And I just think anyone who likes to read needs to have this when they travel. The next thing on my list is this handy dandy little phone stand. I feel like I constantly run into a problem at hotels and Airbnbs where there's just not a good spot for my phone, whether it's by the bed at night or like in the chair I want to sit in. Like, if there's not a good spot for my phone besides the floor, it annoys me. But this thing just comes in handy so much. So you just put this up to the wall outlet and you plug it in through here, and then you just set your phone on it, and you have a nice elevated spot for your phone at power outlet level. You can wrap the excess cord around this flat part here, and it is just such a nice way to keep your phone in better reach. It's got rubber here to make sure your phone doesn't slip off, and it is just so flat and convenient. It's lightweight, takes up nothing in your suitcase or carry-on, and this is just such an easy little thing that makes life so much better. I don't know why everyone doesn't have one of these. Next are Dr. Motion compression socks. Woo! This is actually a brand I've talked about before once or twice, but I just keep coming back to their socks. I love them. They are so comfortable. They have so many different styles and levels of compression, And I used to think like compression socks were just kind of for older people or like if you had varicose veins or whatever, but they're actually a really, really important part of a traveler's wardrobe, especially if you're going to be sitting for long periods, being up in the air, or even just walking for long periods of time. Like compression socks have a role in your circulation with all of that. They help get blood back to your heart. They keep your legs from getting as tired as they might be with normal socks. Like, they have very good reason to be in your suitcase and on your feet at pretty much every stage of traveling. So we really like Dr. Motion socks. We've used them quite a bit. They have everyday socks and outdoor socks. This is a pair of their outdoor socks. This is the kind of thing we took to Iceland with us because they're very warm. They have a cushioned sole here. They have heat retaining fibers, which again, Iceland was huge, but any sort of like cold weather hike, this is great. These are all from their fall collection, by the way. Their normal socks have this nice like arch support and a cushiony heel, little pull-on tab. Plus, they're just so cute. Dr. Motion has men's and women's socks in a bunch of different colors and patterns, and they come in ankle, true, and knee-high styles. So whatever fits your personal style or your need for whatever trip you're on, they have plenty of options. So again, we keep coming back to this brand as a whole. So I highly recommend you check them out. And again, these kind of socks, compression socks, are just a really important part of a traveler's wardrobe. So I would definitely encourage you to check that out just to make sure you're taking care of yourself while you travel. The next thing on my list is a portable LED travel mirror. Another problem that I tend to run into at hotels or Airbnbs is that the bathroom is just not conducive to getting ready in the morning. Like, as a woman, I have makeup, I have hair products, and I hate when I go in there and there's like a tiny little pedestal sink that barely has room for my toothbrush, or the lighting is really dim. Those are two things I run into all the time, and it got really annoying. So I finally got one of these, and I am so glad I did. I wish I got one a lot sooner. So as you can see, this is just super portable. It's about the size of a small tablet, and it charges right here in the back. Takes a couple hours to charge, but it lasts for a really long time. Like, I will typically charge this before I leave on a trip and then not even bring the cord because I don't need it. It opens up like this, and then you can pop it up to have like a nice stand like that, or you could pop it up this way as well. I really like that it has 3 different lighting options to choose from as far as the warmth of the light, and they're all fully adjustable. So you can see the 3 different options there, and then if you hold down the button, it will slowly go a little dimmer, and then if you need it to brighten back up, you just hold it again, and then a 4th tap just turns it off after you cycle through all the different colors. This is just so nice because I can set this up at a desk in a hotel room or on a dining room table, or just sit on the couch and do my makeup anywhere there is more space than in the bathroom. So I really, really like this. And again, it is so compact. It is so easy to just throw in my suitcase or my carry-on and take it with me. And so if that's a problem you run into as well, I would highly recommend checking out one of these. They cost less than $20. I think these are on sale for like $15 right now. So this is just kind of a no-brainer to me. The very last item on my 2024 Best Travel Accessories and Brands Roundup is this portable SD card reader. This has a couple different uses that I think are just perfect for when you're on the go. The biggest thing I use this for is I edit a lot of photos and videos on my phone, but I also take a lot of pictures and video with my GoPro and with my normal camera, and it can be a bit of a hassle to get pictures from my camera to my phone. And this just makes it so easy just to get the SD card, plug it into my phone, and I have instant access to everything on the card. So I can edit things, I can make videos, and not have to have my laptop pulled up or just be dealing with really long transfer periods. I love it for that. This actually has 4 different ports to input. So it's got a normal USB. This is the CF card reader, a normal SD card, and then the micro SD. So it's got options for pretty much anything you would need. And this USB port actually works as an alternate input for like plugging a microphone into your phone, or you could like a USB keyboard, things like that. So it's not just picture and video input for that one, which I thought was really nice. This doesn't require any power. The other thing I really like this for as a traveler is when my phone gets full, because I'm constantly just taking pictures and videos, I can transfer stuff off my phone to an external SD card. And I think that is just so helpful. My phone is constantly running out of space, but I want those pictures and those videos there because I'm going to need them later and I want to look through them. So this just makes it so easy to have access to everything without having to delete stuff or, put it up to the cloud and then re-download it later. So this is just so nice. This is also like $14 on Amazon, and I have been so happy with it. It works great. Like, you don't even need to download a software or an app, you just plug it in and go. I got one with a USB-C for my Android, but you can also find them with lightning cables if that's what you need for your phone. So again, if you're running into any of those problems like I do, this is just an absolute must to have. And that is all for my 2024 Best Travel Products and Accessories Roundup. I hope there was something on here that you found helpful and that you're gonna go check out to make your travels easier. Again, I love all of these because they just make different aspects of life on the road or in a different country that much easier. And I love the convenience of all of these. Like, they're all so small, but they have big impact on my life. And so I hope that that carries over to you in your travels and you get a lot of value out of these products. I do have links to each of these in the caption below. So if you're interested in shopping for any of these, make sure to check those out. Again, a lot of these are affiliate links. So if you purchase through them, I may get a small commission, but it does not cost you anything. It just goes back to helping support the blog and helping me find more products like this that I can present to you and make your life easier. Thank you once again for stopping by to watch this video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and make sure you're subscribed to Carried Away Travels to get more videos from me on itineraries, gear recommendations, and things like that. As always, I do have a full written blog post about this on my website at cochranewriting.com on the Carried Away Travels blog. So if you want to read about these products and have easy access to all those links, you can find that there. Again, thank you so much for stopping by, and I wish you many happy holidays and happy travels.